Good evening, everyone. I am here. Hi, my name is Trisha. You all know who I am. I am a medicine woman. I am also a Native American guide and a spiritual mentor. I'm also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive, Unleash Your Gifts to Attract Abundance, to be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. Um, So I'm coming on here a little bit late because I had a lot of stuff to do today, a lot of errands, but I promised myself I would come on. Um, and here I am. So make sure that you like my video, like it, you love it. Share it with your friends, tag your friends, let them know that this is going on. So um, I'm in my bedroom right now. So yes, I don't have any curtains. I'm not ashamed to show it. I don't have curtains yet. Um, So yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from so I can say hi to you. I promised myself I would come on here, and here I am. I'm here. Um, it is raining here. It's raining a lot, and what rain does to me, it makes me very sleepy. I don't know if it does that to you, but it makes me very sleepy. It's very interesting because hi, Crystal. She's one of my students. Actually, rain. It was snowing earlier today. There was a big fall of snow, like a snowfall. And I was watching it fall from my tin roof. Hey there, Theta. Theta from New Hampshire. Hi there, Coburg. Nice. So I am here tonight. I'm not going to be on here too long, but I said to myself, all of you just flew in my brain, flew in my heart tonight. And I said, I got to come on. I got to come on. And I decided to come on. So I really want to talk about this. Oh, before I go on to anything further, please follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/trishacondo, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to know when I am going to be uploading my next video. Hello from California. Wow, I wish I was in California. I was watching motels a while ago because I'm missing the sun. And yeah, I was missing the sun. Hi, Mary. Hi, Renee. So I really want to talk about this important topic, returning to our true being. So um, back in the day when my grandfather was alive, Daniel, um, I believe he was my first spiritual teacher. I really believe that. And he would take me out, or I would go visit him. And well, he's Micmac, by the way. He's from a different reserve, a different native community, but he taught me a lot of things when I was a kid. And he taught me how to pick up tracks, footprints in the snow. He taught me about animals. He taught me about medicines in the earth. He taught me about ginger. He taught me about patience, a lot to do with patience. And he wouldn't talk in English that much. That I remember. He would always really encourage me to talk Micmac. And he would always talk to me back to me in Micmac all the time. And he was a great storyteller, by the way. Great storyteller. And I remember every Saturday when I went to go visit him, he used to sit on a stool or a chair, and he would bring out his instruments. There's a point to this story. He would have a flute, he would have a banjo, he would have a violin, he had a guitar, mandolin, he would have spoons, like wooden spoons. And I remember it so vividly because that really stood in my memories, because he really taught me to be a storyteller, believe it or not. And I remember he used to tell stories whenever he would play music. and he would sing songs that I've never heard of before. And he used to take out this wooden doll, and this wooden doll, and he would have a harmonica in his mouth, and he would have this doll, this wooden doll, and he would make it dance. Hey, June, from Arizona, and he would make it dance. And I was very mesmerized by my grandfather because he was such a great storyteller. And I learned how to be a great storyteller by watching him. And I would almost like study my grandfather a lot. I would study him and I would watch him because he used to make baskets, he used to make boats. Um, he was almost like a jack of all trades, but he would always have a story to tell. And I remember that he taught me to go out in the woods and enjoy it out there. Every Saturday or Sunday, I would come visit him, and that's he. There was always something new I had to learn from him, and he would tell me about the trees. He would tell me about the sky. He would tell me about how to track animals, and he taught me a lot. And but he also taught me how to return to our true being. And it's so funny because throughout my life, I've had a lot of events that led me to kind of stray off that path of not being my true in my true being. I've had a lot of things, a lot of traumatic things, a lot of challenging things, a lot of challenging events happened in my life. And I always remember what my grandfather used to say, when you're in your head, go outside. And I remember that about my grandfather. His name was Daniel. And so, with that being said, I must be channeling my grandfather because I'm talking about him. And I feel him in the room right now. I feel him when I was driving to the grocery store earlier. I was picking out all the food and I felt like my grandfather and I felt my aunt yesterday while I was taking a bath. So I feel like now they're in the spirit world. They're in the spirit world, but they're still around. Our saying in Mekmak is Apnemotas means I'll see you. That's why I always say that at the end of my videos. Apnemotas means I'll see you soon. There's no goodbyes in Micmac. No goodbyes. Just I'll see you soon. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. So when my grandfather passed away, I took it pretty hard. And I also I remember going back into the woods a lot. And I remember our walks. I remember our talks. And I remember what he taught me was to return to my true being. And like I said, I've had challenging times in my life. And I always knew that my life would be a big lesson. I didn't understand it at the time, didn't have a clue what it all meant. But I knew that, like I'm talking about this right now, my grandfather's in the room with me. And I feel like he's in the room and he wants me to talk about this. And so, with that being said, I've had a lot of challenging moments, a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, I would say. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me. That's not what I'm talking about this for. So, when I went through those traumatic things, and it's hard to believe that I chose all of that. It's hard to believe that. But in hindsight, now that I reflect back on, you know, these challenging times, it always brought me to one thing, my true being. I am a medicine woman. I am a Native American guide. Did I accept that? You would say that soul's purpose right away? No. I was kicking and screaming. I was kicking and screaming. I wanted to be like everybody else. I wanted to fit in. I'm sure this resonates with you if you're watching me right now. I was very good at school. I got, straight A's. I was the quiet one. I studied a lot. I learned how to write really well, learned how to talk really well. I became a teacher. I did all of that. I had really, really challenging relationships, romantic relationships, very challenging, and a lot of challenging, toxic personal relationships with people. Like I said, don't feel sorry for me. The thing is, I learned it all led to one thing. It led to all one thing: how to return back to my true being. Is I learned how to heal myself. I learned how to say no. I learned to stand up for myself even when the time was tough. Even when the time was tough. When all of those moments in my life that brought me to my knees, it brought me to Mother Earth and begged her, "Why are you doing this to me?" And I started to see that this is being done for you. This is being done for you, not to you, for you. And then I realized at that time, when I was brought to my knees several times in my life, they were almost like mini endings, mini endings. And I said to myself, okay. And I'm reminded of my grandfather tonight because he's around me. I'm reminded. I'm reminded of that. He's my ancestor. He's out in the spirit world, but he's down here with me. And he's cheering me on. He comes in my dreams. He was in the car with me today. So he reminds me to come to my true being. He reminds me to remember who I am. He reminds me that what I have, who I've become, those times when I had to surrender, like you've read in my post the other day, I've had a lot of those times when I surrendered. Not by choice. Do I regret them? No. Do I wish that I had a more easier path? I don't think so. I wouldn't be where I am today. No. So don't feel sorry for me. Just say, wow, holy, holy, wow, you've been through all that. Yes, I have. But that lesson of returning to myself because of all these toxic events, friends, relationships, they've all served a single purpose. They've all served a single purpose, is to return to who I really am. And I never forgot about that. Did I kick and scream? Yes, I did. And when I finally said, okay, this is what I'm meant to do, I'm meant to help people, I'm meant to teach, I'm meant to heal others. That I know now. So if you're watching me, and I'm sure you are, it's almost like I'm talking to my younger self. I'm talking to that little girl that was in the woods with my grandfather, saying, "You're going to return to yourself. It takes time, but you're going to return and remember who you are. That's important." So, my grandfather used to be a big supporter and a big cheerleader of me. So, I think he wants me to tell you that if you ever feel like you're an outsider, that you're just watching life go by, you don't know where you fit, you don't know where you belong, I know what that feels like. So if you feel like you need someone to help you return to your true being, return to who you really are, I can help you with that. I've got the wrinkles, I've got the gray hair, I've got the scars, I've got the wounds. But those wounds and those scars don't define who I am. They make who I am because I've survived a lot. And I don't regret any of my lines on my face. I don't regret any of the white hairs. I've earned them. I earned them. So if you would like to learn from me, or if you just like to follow me, I'm okay with that too. So I'm going to put my link down here. I just felt like I needed to talk about my grandfather and how it related to my true being. So I'm going to try to put in a comment here. um, I don't usually take on my glasses, but I'm nearsighted, and and I've been seeing a lot of spirits in my house today, and so my grandfather's gone right now, and my aunt visited me yesterday, which was interesting. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. So I just wanted to hop on really quickly and tell you that you're not alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. You have your gifts, you have your guides, you have your ancestors around you. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to put in some comments. Oh, here we go. So, if you would like to schedule a free breakthrough call, okay. Do, do, do. Probably hear my dog snoring. Oops, that's not butt. It's bit. Lee. Oh, not bitlet. Technology. Eh? I'm doing this from my phone if you haven't noticed. I'm trying to remember. I'm doing this really poorly right now. Oh, autocorrect. Why are you doing that to me? Autocorrect really drives me a little bonkers. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. Eyes are a little bit. My eyes are a little itchy. Okay, this is a little bit better. There, that's a little bit better. What does a breakthrough call consist of? Well, it's to see if we're a good fit. Um, that's to see if we're a good fit together, and it's for to see if you're a good fit for my program, which is a mastermind. Okay, and it's for 3 months. So if you would like to learn with me, you can only get me in my mastermind. I'm so sorry if I'm burping. I just had um, chicken Caesar salad a while ago, so that's why I'm burping. Yeah, autocorrect drives everybody crazy. Um, okay. So if you want to hop on a call with me, go right ahead because I am almost booked for the whole week. And then I have to do a lot of stuff. I've got to do some writing tomorrow, which I'm totally loving that part. Anyways, I gotta go. So I'm gonna go. I wish you all a great night, and to don't forget to yeah. So go ahead and click on that link. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can go here. Yeah, there's the link right there. Okay. And I wish you all a great night. And I know Thanksgiving is coming up for my American friends. There's going to be cool things that are going to come up soon. So keep your eyes out for that. All right. Pneumotus.